This is the plaintiff, Bruce Westcott. He says he bought what he thought was a real taxidermy sailfish from the defendant, and the fishy guy sold him a plastic toy instead. The defendant fooled him into thinking he caught the fish, sold him a fake, and he wants every penny of his $350 back. This is the defendant, Michael Tracy. He says the plaintiff came to his house, looked at the sailfish, and loved it and bought it immediately. The next day, the guy calls saying he wants his money back because it wasn't a real fish. Well, he never told him it was an actual fish. The piece spoke for itself when he came to see it, and if he wanted a real fish, he should have asked if it was real. Oh, no way. He's accused of telling a tall fish tale.
All parties, please use your right hand. Have a seat, guys. Thanks. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome,
Bruce Westcott?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
are suing Michael Tracy for $350 that you want returned to you, $250 that you paid for this sailfish, and $100 for wasting your time because it turns out it's made of plastic.
Correct, Your Honor.
Do tell. Go ahead. What happened?
Well, I first met Michael on online on a social media on May 28th, and we began discussing the purchase of the fish. And finally,
He was advertising it where?
He was advertising it on Facebook.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, the ad read that sailfish, not sailfish replica, sailfish that was $1,000 for sale for just $250 before he puts it on eBay.
Okay, let me see the advertisement. So go on.
I might add, prior to the purchase, he texted me through Facebook to indicate that a comparable fish of this type on eBay goes for $2,900.
Let me see that.
Certainly leading me, Your Honor, to believe that this isn't a plastic fish that you buy at a department store.
To be
so
frank, they all look plastic to me.
Yes.
I mean, the real ones look plastic. They're always, I've
Watch
never
out,
felt.
that fish bit somebody earlier.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tap it, if you would, Your Honor.
Yeah, but didn't you?
Well, at the time I picked up the fish and agreed to the $250 price, I met Mr. Tracy at what he alleged was his home, and as it turns out, he doesn't live there. But a little sidebar, Your Honor.
It just gets better and better.
He took the fish out of the truck. I handed the money. That's beautiful, Michael. I want it. Here's the cash. Thank you very much. And well, come on, guys. I want a
You have to stay at the microphone.
Come on, guys. I want a picture of my. I want a picture of my baby.
My
take
baby.
Take a picture with me of my baby. I'm going to miss him or miss her or whatever he said. And I said to him, I said, "Where did you catch that? Where did you catch that fish?" And he just ignored that and went on, come on, take my picture, take my picture.
Wow,
Well,
sounds
I
like he
asked
was
him-
ever so careful.
I was excited. It's a beautiful looking fish. So in any
So
event,
when did you knock it and realize it was plastic?
He and his workers loaded it into the van.
You're telling me
for
things that are not the answer to my question. I
What?
don't care.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so distracted that you don't see that it's plastic?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So is this plaintiff stuck, or was he taken for a ride and get his money back?
I think he's stuck.
Why?
I think he should have done his research to be sure what he was buying if he questioned it. Kind of like when you buy a car, right?
Well, okay, but this, yeah, that's true. I mean, it did say sailfish for $250. It did say sailfish.
Yeah, but it is a sailfish. He got a sailfish. It didn't say that it was
Well, it was a plastic sailfish. It was a little
it's
different.
still a sailfish.
Oh, come on.
I think if it seems too good to be true, then it is too good to be true.
So is he stuck?
Yes.
Okay. Going inside the courtroom.
Well, I'm looking at it from a distance. You can't tell it's plastic from here, Your Honor.
They all look plastic to me. I'm
Well,
saying you said
this
to
is
me.
my first
You
experience.
said to me, knock on it, and I knocked on it. Why didn't you knock on it?
I never got a chance to touch the fish. I handed him the money. He did his photograph, and he and his friends loaded it into my van, slammed the doors,
So then
and
you got
I
to-
went home. I
Okay,
got
and then
home
what'd you do?
And went to take the fish out and discovered this is nothing but a piece of fiberglass and plastic. 8 o'clock the next morning, Your Honor, I texted him and told him I don't want it. It's plastic.
And what did he say?
Basically, he told me, too bad, I never said it was a real fish. All he said was it was worth $1,000 to $2,900 comparable on eBay.
Mr. Tracy,
Good afternoon.
what happened?
sort of what he said, but not exactly what he said. I don't know why you got to throw in that I don't live there. Of course, I live there. I got my guys meeting me there. They were my employees. We brought the fish over.
What do
He
you do
was
for a living?
there. I got a moving company.
Okay.
So we're pretty careful what we do. I brought it over nice. I had it padded up for him. He was there. I was happy. I love that thing. I really do. I think that's a great fish. I don't have the wall space for it, so I was going to keep it. I put it online, like he said. I didn't meet him online. I put it up online. He contacted me about it. He wanted to give me $150. I told him, no, I wanted $250 for it because it's worth it. I did a job for a gentleman in town, Boston, who had that made, and he had it made for, I think he paid like around $950.
Really? You do? Because
no,
you're
he
telling
did.
him that it's comparable fish go for $2,900.
Oh, true. I saw them online. I did.
Okay.
I
You think
seen
those
ones-
might be actual sailfish?
Maybe.
Or you think a plastic sailfish
Maybe,
goes for
yeah,
$3
maybe.
grand?
I'll give you that. Maybe. Maybe they were.
Will you give me
actual.
that? All right.
That's why I
so,
sold
and
it
when
for
you,
$250.
when you
though.
advertise the thing as a sailfish,
Yeah. Yes.
is it a sailfish?
Sure. Look at it.
Or is it a plastic replica of a sailfish?
It's a plastic replica of a sailfish, but I just put sailfish on there. I didn't say it
Right.
was original. I didn't say it was. I didn't say anything other than what it was.
Well, that's
A
the rub, isn't
sailfish.
it?
Right.
I am in the position of deciding if you said what
Yeah.
it was.
Right.
Because if what you are is cagey and
No.
saying, comparable one goes for $2,900, which could only be a real fish. And did you
Right.
catch it? And your answer is, take a picture with my baby. I need to take a picture with my baby. Then maybe you thought you had hooked a chump, and what you hooked was not a chump, and you were the chump. Is that?
Hook, line, and sinker,
Well,
you're
no,
right.
but no, honestly.
Yeah, but look,
He
but
drew
look,
me
I love
right
his
in.
answer. His answer is
No,
exactly.
but I mean, I'd rather you call him the
but
chump
see,
than me,
here's the
but-
problem. The problem is that there has to be truth in advertising. That's this pesky little thing called the law that says that you cannot pretend to be selling a sailfish when what you're selling is a plastic replica of a sailfish. So it's on you that you called it a sailfish and that it wasn't. But you cannot get $100 for wasting your time unless I also get $100 for wasting my time. Because you are not 19 years old, okay? You're a grown man. How you do not establish, so if you know that they go for thousands of dollars and you're getting it for $250, how do you not establish online with the answer when you're texting back at, why? Yeah, you should have known I was a thief? Why are you nodding?
Whoa,
He's bobbleheading over there like, yeah, exactly,
No,
serves
no,
you
no,
right.
but-
No, consider that an inexpensive lesson for you.
Correct.
To be more careful, okay? I'm ordering you to return the $250, verdict for the plaintiff.
Thank you, Your
Jeez.
Honor.
Well, the good news is you got your baby back.
I got my baby back.
Right.
Yep.
And the bad news is you lost your case.
I did. Yeah, I lost the case. I mean, she saw it that way. She just pretty much took what he had to say.
Well,
And
it's about the advertising, and it's the way you advertised it.
it wasn't. I wasn't trying to get over on anybody. I just advertised it the way I saw it. It was a sailfish, and that's it. I mean, it was only $250. I didn't charge him $2,900. So
Okay, so
But-
you got it back. What are you going to do with it now?
I'm not going to resell it. That's for sure. We'll just do something with it. We'll donate it. How's that? We're going to donate it.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, so step on in here, sir, and how do you feel about it?
Oh, I'm excited. I knew I was a winner from the beginning, but because of what the judge said. He advertised it as a sailfish, not a sailfish replica.
How did you get hooked into this in the first place?
Well, I got hooked in hook, line, and sinker, actually. I saw it on Facebook. I buy and sell things. I felt I could make $1 on it.
You don't touch the thing, you don't examine it, you don't.
In the
Really?
excitement, well, see, I think that was part of the deception. He and his crew loaded it into my van. I never had the opportunity to touch it until I got home. Then I knew it was
You're gonna miss the
plastic.
baby,
Not at all. I'm not taking my picture with it either.
Harvey?
Okay, Kurt, the weird thing, had the plaintiff actually knocked on the sailfish and then realized it was plastic, then he would have lost. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.